Why Chinese women are dating young puppy boys. Let me tell you a story about modern love in China, a story that actually began more than 40 years ago, back in 1979, when China first opened its economy. The first people who got rich were Hong Kong and Taiwanese businessmen. They had wives back home and young mistresses on the mainland. Beautiful young girls followed these wealthy men, and the wives far away could do nothing. The emotional tragedies that came out of this era were endless. Later, when mainland men started getting rich too, the drama exploded everywhere. Second wives showed up, then third mistresses. Some rich men even bought homes overseas to hide their mistresses. That's how places like Vancouver got nicknamed the Big Wife City. Legal wives and kids lived in luxury abroad, while the husbands stayed in China, making money and keeping girlfriends. Irvine, California. Yeah, that became one of the earliest second wife hubs. These women didn't work. They received a monthly allowance, lived in vacation homes, dressed up, shopped, and waited for the man to fly in. Some even rebuilt their lives abroad and went back to school. Over the years, as more Chinese businessmen got wealthier, many stopped hiding anything at all, openly having mistresses, even having children with them. Most of these girls were 18 to 25 years old. Why so young? Because in China, once a woman turns 30, she's labeled leftover, and after 40, forget it unless she lowers her standards to the floor. On top of that, China's marriage laws gradually tilted in favor of men, making it easier for them to have multiple partners with almost no any consequences, and so the emotional landscape for women became extremely harsh. What did Chinese women do? They woke up, they worked, they made money alone instead of working together with husband, but lost everything after their husband betrayed, and many became wealthy on their own. But by then, starting a traditional family felt almost impossible. Chinese men generally don't want older, more capable women, so these women created their own version of happiness by flipping the old system upside down. They started keeping puppy boys. These boys are usually young, handsome, sweet, fun, gentle, and broke. Maybe they just graduated from a sports university, can't find stable jobs, but they look good and have great energy. They don't demand much, the newest iPhone, maybe a cool motorcycle or sport car, nothing a wealthy woman can't afford. And these women, they no longer care whether the boy loves them or loves their money. They don't care how long the relationship lasts, as long as everyone is happy. That's enough. In the last few years, China has seen a huge rise in age gap relationships. Some couples are 20 or even 30 years apart, and these women proudly share photos of their puppy boys online, living their best lives. It's not just romance, it's a reversal of power, a response to decades of inequality, a quiet but powerful form of revenge. Love